Finally, I am back playing a game that I love. Feels fucking good, man. Okay, my controller works. So I took like a week off, it looks like. How do I... Okay, I fixed that. Alright, we're at the Aoife tree. So, I took some days off to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think I can take some time while I'm doing this dungeon to talk about my experience. Just one and only time I'll talk about Final Fantasy VII Remake in public. But I'll do it as I'm playing through this dungeon. Let's just get right into this because I'm feeling happy. I feel like I'm home. There's mist here. So this place really must be the source of the mist. You okay? I'm fine. Whoa. What was that? That was the seal. Shouldn't hurt you. But are you alright? Yeah, it didn't hurt. Let me move my speakers back a little. Yo, let's body slam it. Just for the hilarity's sake. He drop kicked it. Only you can break the seal? No wonder the dwarves of Conde Petit call this place a sanctuary. Did you say they used the power of an Eidolon to seal this place? Amazing. How do you break it? I'm going to ask the Eidolon to come back. Summoner's Horn allows us to communicate with Eidolons and wild animals. I'll break the seal now. Watch. Boom, boom, boom. By the light of our spirits, I call upon thee. Answer my call, wherever your soul may be. Received ruby. Finished. We could go inside now. Thanks. Was that the spell to break the seal? Nope. All I do is focus my thoughts into my horn. Then why were you... That was just for show. The spell is actually much longer, but the Eidolon asked me to hurry it up. I didn't hear anything. Alright, let's go. So back to playing Final Fantasy. So when I press triangle, it opens the fucking menu. Thank God. Oh my God, thank God. How many times in the remake I press triangle and it does nothing? You have to press start to open the fucking menu. Real quick out of curiosity, Ruby teaches Carbuncle. For now, I want her to learn High Tide. Where's my D-pad broke? Okay, now it's working. Sometimes on this port, the D-pad just like stops working. It happens to be a lot in battle, which is kind of frustrating, but hey, whatever, PC. I kind of don't even want to talk about the remake. Just because, like, I don't want to, like, harp on things I don't like. So I'll probably just, like, forget about it. I think it's better just forget about it. Maybe if something comes up, I'll talk about it, but otherwise, I'd rather just play. Man, I'm kind of worried about this dungeon, actually. Just for the fact of the matter is, like, we don't have many damage dealers in this party, right? It's pretty much Dane is the only physical attacker, and Vivi can cast magic, but by him casting magic, he's gonna run out of magic points. And if he runs out of magic points, that can end up being problematic for me in the long run. Because I'm a item hoarder by nature. So I don't like using like ethers and potions and shit. I'd rather hoard them. But the way this dungeon's going, I might need to use them. I mean, I have 29, so it should be more than enough. A letter from Mogrio. A kid named Vivi came to the Black Mage Village. His eyes were so sad. Like he had the weight of the world on his shoulders, Kupo. Shoutouts to Nier Automata. I wanted to say good luck to him, but I couldn't, Kupo. I'm on your side, Vivi. Sad eyes, weight of the world. Is that very heavy? I want mail. I love this fucking game, dude. I'm still wondering what I'm gonna do after I complete this game. So I'm assuming we're gonna be quarantined for a hot minute. I'm thinking Final Fantasy VIII, if I can get it to work properly. I wonder if like people will make progress on the remaster mods. Otherwise, I'll probably do the original Steam version. Because the original Steam version, I already have a lot of mods downloaded for it. My issue with the Steam version is that it doesn't work very well with the controller. Like, I can't use the fucking D-pad, which is like, come on, let me use the D-pad, dude. Oh no, is his name dead? Out of all the characters you could kill, and he gets attacked immediately. Out of all the characters you could attack, at least he's suicided. Still, Zidane doesn't get any experience for that fight. I guess that's fine. Do I have, I have life spell. Should probably use some potions. Just for the sake of conserving MP. What's this? Looks old. I wonder who built it. This way. Hey, are you alright? Aren't you guys scared of heights? Gosh, you look so helpless. Why don't you stay here and let us handle the rest? No, I'm going with you guys. I have to. Then don't leave my side, okay? Oh, okay, thanks. Aiko, do you know anything about this place? Nope. This is my first time inside the Aoife tree. This place looks ancient. Whoa. Alright then. Stain. I'll be fine, don't worry. Here it comes again. It works. I'm gonna see where it takes me. Call you guys over if everything is alright. I'm coming with you. Me too. Me too. Okay, we'll all go. So if I remember about this dungeon is that it has like a decent amount of length. It's pretty linear. You just kind of keep going down. The fights can be hard. I'm pretty sure the boss of the dungeon... I know there's treasure here somewhere. The boss of the dungeon you could kill with like a Phoenix Down, I think. Or an elixir or some shit. Or a life spell. But yeah, the enemies in this dungeon are rough, especially because you don't have multiple physical attackers. Like, that is actually problematic. It's like, it's too expensive. It's too expensive to call summons right now. Using this magic with Vivi is gonna end up being expensive too. We gotta check some equips. I think we should use the racket because maybe I could use her to do some physical attacks here and there. Alright, so I can put the Golem's Flute on her. Have any other weapons? Alright, looking fine. Just keep it going. But in some of these areas, there are offshoot paths that are like kind of not visible. So like, you see that treasure? Hold up. Exactly. You gotta be careful with your steps. You want to make sure every step counts so you don't run into too many fights you don't want to fight. So I think it's a good time to start talking shit. So like Final Fantasy VII Remake, if they did this section, say the Aoife tree would end up being like a 5-hour dungeon or something, with like an excessive amounts of padding. Like the fucking like sewers in Final Fantasy VII Remake took 2 hours. Actually longer than 2 hours if you include the boss fight from the beginning of the sewers. And it's like a little excessive considering they didn't add any like dialogue that's relevant to the plot. Like it was just a combination of that constantly happening combined with like the slums constantly having these, like every time you did a main quest you went to the slums, like Sector 7 and you went to Sector 6, and in those areas you're forced to do these side quests and they take forever. They take forever and they add absolutely nothing to the plot, or they don't immerse you to the world. They don't add lore to the world either. Like, collect cats for the little girl. Kill a monster for the scared man. Like, the guy didn't even have a name. What I did like... I think there was 2 high points of the remake. Aside, like, alright, so, like, I would say I finished the game in, like, 41 hours. 20 hours were 100% filler. Completely pointless. The game should have just been 20 hours, realistically. But they knew they had to, like, pad it out. The 2 things that I liked the most was the side quest with Avalanche. That was completely new. Like, you did a quest where you're with Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse. First you go to Jesse's house, and then you go infiltrate a Shinra lab to get a certain, like, explosive or something for Jesse. I thought that was awesome. And it ended with the motorcycle scene, which was good. And they added a new boss character, and I was like, that was cool too. The motorcycle section maybe went on for a little too long, but whatever. That part was really cool. The second thing that stood out to me the most was when you go to Eris's house. When you go to her house, it's just like so visually fucking stunning. and like having the conversation with her mom. I thought that was like the high point. Definitely the high point. Those two things are the things that like stand out to me. I kind of disliked everything else. And I know a lot of people were saying like, "Oh, you gotta just beat the game. Like, how are you gonna criticize while you're didn't beat it?" Well, now I have beaten it, and I still feel the same way. And sometimes even I feel a little worse, just because of like what they did with the plot, the way they handled the plot, and all the things that make you feel like part 2 is not happening anytime soon. Like the jukeboxes selling all the music from the rest of the game, or certain scenes playing music that should be in other parts of the game, or really late in the game. It's like, wait, you already used pretty much all the music, whether it's from jukeboxes or like some boss fights that use certain boss themes that shouldn't have been in the Midgar part of the game. So it kind of made it seem like not only is part 2 maybe not coming anytime soon, but maybe there won't ever be a part 2. Like, they kind of... It's hard to say. I really feel like if they went back to pre-rendered backgrounds, high definition pre-rendered backgrounds, and just really just understood that the PS4 still has limitations. Like, Final Fantasy VII Remake was a 100 gigabyte game. 100 gigabyte game. But there was barely any content in the entire game. So they spent all the budget and all the resources on pretty much just the 3D graphics. And then that was it. There was like barely any locations in the game. It was Sector 7 slums, Sector 6 slums, and then, you know, a couple of transitional areas like the sewers. Wall Market was a thing, but I mean, like, and that's it. And not even that, just like the sectors, the slums, all the slums like barely had anything to explore despite their size. You couldn't really go inside anywhere. You couldn't talk to anyone. You could only overhear conversations. They have to understand that the modern consoles are not infallible. They have limitations, and that's why the game ended up being so short and needed so much padding. It needed it because they couldn't do what they did in PS1. And when PS1, they understood the limitations, and they worked around it to give you a masterpiece. That's why, like, there's no world where the remake is better than the original. The original packs in so much content because they understood how to make a game. Like, I think Square really needs to get their heads out of their asses and stop thinking that their shit don't stink and that they can just do whatever the fuck they want. There's no restrictions anymore. We could do as we please. And no, there's still limitations. Like, that's why you didn't make a complete game. You made a 40-hour game with only, like, honestly, like 10 to 15 hours of real content, and the rest was just filler. Whereas if you played Final Fantasy VII, like, even looking at my playthrough of Final Fantasy IX, I'm 16 hours in. I'm already, like, you know, midway in Disc 2. Like, and there was no filler. There's zero filler in my entire playthrough. So, I mean, those are my main gripes. Like, I wish the game developers would still look at the consoles they are working on as having limitations. And all the shit they added to the story, it's like, it makes me... A lot of people are like, oh, what do you mean? It's the guy who wrote Final Fantasy VII. It's like, yeah, sure, but where's Sakaguchi, the director? You know, the director will let you know whether or not what you're doing is good or not. You know, like, if you don't have Sakaguchi there, you can't call it Final Fantasy VII. So, I don't know. I think that'll be the last I'll talk about it. So that, honestly, like, and if I had to give it like a number score, I'd probably give it like a 4.5 out of 10. It was pretty disappointing, and I went in with low expectations. Like, I'm not taking off any points for the combat. Like, I didn't like it, but I expected not to like it. I like turn-based combat. So, again, like, I'm not gonna dwell on this anymore. Like, if you want to play Final Fantasy VII, get the Steam version, install some mods, and enjoy. I think that's the best way to experience the game. Or if you have a CRT, might as well play the original on a CRT. It looks fucking beautiful. Alright, let's get back to Final Fantasy IX. Everything up there looked withered. This place looks totally different. It's so bright I can't see the bottom. I guess we should try to get to the bottom of this. Hey Zidane, I found something here. Maybe it'll move like the last one. Didn't move when I got on. You stood on it? Well, why don't we all try getting on? When I got on, I felt it respond. I guess we're in luck. Whoa. Sure freaked me out at first, but there's no wind or anything. I guess that glowing powder is stopping the wind somehow. You okay, Dagger? Yeah. I wonder where we're going. Yeah, me too. Maybe Mog can tell us something. I love how Mog flies out of the jacket with the twirl. What do you feel here inside the Aoife tree? Kupo. Kupo? Really? Kupo. Alright, thanks. Twirl back into the jacket. Well, what's the word? Mog senses a lot of life beneath us. Moogles are fairies, so they sense life everywhere. But Mog says there's a whole lot here. I wonder if agents of Kuja are down there. But what's the connection between Kuja and the mist? Incoming. I hope these guys don't kill Zidane again. Nice. I love wasting my trance on fights like this. Hey, ethers restore 150 MP. So ethers are pretty ridiculous. So I can wait till Vivi loses or uses all his MP before even using an ether. But you never know, I might make it to the end and be able to use a tent without even needing to use one. Either way, I'm fine. I'm overreacting with my item thing. My item hoarding. There's so many strange monsters here in the Aoife tree. Could the mist be causing it? Beats me. The evil forest and Gargan Rue had unique monsters too. But if mist comes from this tree, how come it only appears on Zidane's continent? I guess there has to be something that channels the mist. Yes. The question is why? Zidane. What's the matter? Vivi? Don't really see any good reason to swap his armor. I just noticed he learned the mug in the last fight. What's wrong, Vivi? You've been lost in thought for a while. Oh, Zidane, I've been thinking about the mist. Do you remember the factory we saw in Dali? Yeah, the factory where black mages were being made. Huh? Black mages? They look a lot like Vivi. Dagger. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to... It's okay, I'm not upset anymore about being made and everything. Vivi. Anyway, that factory had a lot of mist inside, right? Oh yeah, there was a huge machine filled with mist. That's right, and there were those strange eggs we saw. There's gotta be a connection between the mist, Kuja, and the black mages. I'm so confused. Another one's headed this way. I should probably equip MP attack on Zidane anyway. Because once I get to the boss, I can just use the tent. I'm going to use the tent regardless. Hey, I can finally see the bottom. It's so deep. I don't know what's down there, but we'll soon find out. So we're pretty much at the end of the dungeon already. So, alright, I'm going to say it again. The dungeons in Final Fantasy VII Remake overstayed their welcome. All of the dungeons took 2 hours at least. Some of them even longer. Like the second reactor, first you did an entire dungeon with the scaffolding area, and that was like 2 hours on its own. And then you finally got into the area, and it was another 2 hours. So 4 hours just to blow up a single reactor. Really? That's extra content, or is that just filler? Anyway, alright. It's too fresh on my mind for me to not say this. Like, these are objectively solid critiques. This is not hating. A lot of people were saying, like, man, you're just being a hater. Or you're being a contrarian. I'm like, no. This is real, man. Like, I really believe this. And it's not even just my belief. Like, I've played a lot of Final Fantasy. I'm pretty well versed in this. It's not just nostalgia for me. Like, I've replayed a lot of these games many times, so I remember. Like, and I know the way these games work. When people tell me, oh man, this is standard for RPGs, I'm like, no. No. Collect the cats is not standard. It's really not. Like, maybe in a bad RPG or an MMO or something, but not in a classic Final Fantasy game. Alright, let me stop. So we're coming up to the boss fight soon, very soon. Are you gonna make a helpless little girl like me go all by herself? Wait, there might be monsters lurking there. Say Zidane. Mog said he sensed life down here. Do you sense anything? Yeah, but you sense it too, don't you? We don't even need Mog to tell us that there's life down here. You're right, I can tell there's something down here. Surprisingly, there's no Moogle here, which means I'm going to do a boss fight without saving, it looks like. Unless I'm forgetting something. With all that said, I can still kill the boss with one hit. So it is what it is. Look, it just takes a phoenix down. Let's just err on the side of caution and check all my equips, because I did get some level ups. I could probably change this. Yeah, she could learn a summon finally. Is there any robes for them? And there's nothing for Vivi. Alright, everyone's doing something. Alright, I can afford to waste some potions just in case. I think there's another treasure that's like kind of hidden. like behind this. Nice, and it's a new armor. Ability up, that's good. Man, I can't really afford to unequip anything right now. I guess I'll do Undead Killer, because even though I'm gonna fight an undead monster, it doesn't matter when you have MP attack. I think before we fight, we still go down. No, it has to be romantic. Hehehe. I feel like you fight it here, but I do know we go further down. Actually, you're not watching the sparkle, are you? I was watching the sparkle reflected in your eyes, Dane. Is this what I've been putting Dagger through? I'd better go easy on her from now on. So if the Aoife tree is the source of the mist... Wait, what's happening? What could that sparkle be? Is it moving? Just my imagination. So much for Kuja. None of his lackeys are here either. Or maybe we have to go down there? I definitely sense something down there. Zidane. What's up? Mog saying something's coming from above. Dagger, come here now. Yeah. I knew the fight was now. So this is the boss you can kill. How do I go back up? Honestly, I don't remember how to go back up. Okay. Are you alright? I'm sorry, I was just startled. Is something wrong? Over there. It's them. We'd better go. Can you stand? Look, the wall is moving. You're right. It's like it's alive. Aiko, Vivi. Zidane, the wall's shaking faster. It's here. What was that? So it wasn't Kuja. Oh, what's going on? I can hear a voice inside my head. You just said Kuja. Where is he? I do not know. What are you doing here? Are you the one who makes the mist? It is not produced. Mist is a byproduct of the refining process. It is discharged through the roots. Discharged? So it's sent to the other continents through the roots, right? But why? Why would you do that? I contaminate the other continents with mist to stimulate the fighting instinct. This, in turn, leads to war among the leaders of nations, and then to the fall of civilization. Kuja merely puts the byproduct to a different use. Different use? What is Kuja trying to do? I cannot lie. Kuja used the waste product to make weapons. Weapons, like yourself. He's really ticking me off. Can I kill him? Wait, Aiko, what kind of weapons did Kuja make? Kuja called them black mages, dark spawn of the mist. So the factor in Dali was really, defeat me and no more mist will flow. And then no more weapons like this puppet here will be made. Answer me, puppet. Do you deny your very birth? Why, you... No more. Vivi? I won't let you make any more instruments of murder. Way to go, Vivi. I know it must be hard for you. We can knock off this rat now, right? Alright, let's bust him up. Who knows? We might even lure Kuja here. I have seen the end of my 1,000-year life, and it is not now. You cannot stop me. It is futile to even try. So, From what I remember, this enemy is undead. Hopefully I'm remembering correctly, but I also know that the enemy might not die. Oh my god, is my party all levels of 5? If everyone's a fucking multiple of 5, I'm dead. Okay, thank god no one is. Alright, we killed him. I had casted life on him. The Phoenix Down didn't work, but life worked. There's always at least one boss in every Final Fantasy game that dies this way. I probably could have took some turns to steal from him, but it's okay. Uh-oh, let's get out of here. There's also a rare instance that there wasn't a save point before the boss fight. You see the mist starting to dissipate. Clear blue skies are ahead. Hey, look at that. We did the entire Aoife Tree dungeon in 40 minutes. What do you mean? RPGs always have filler. Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. That's not including me not having the starting screen on for 5 minutes before I actually started the stream, and me pausing to talk about other stuff. Uh-huh. Anyway, wow, the air's so clear. The Aoife Tree looks so pretty now. Will this clear up your mist continent? I think so. Now let's see if Kuja shows up. Vivi? Zidane, did I do the right thing? It said that black mages are made from the mist, right? When I thought about how their black mages were being made for war, I didn't want that to happen no matter what. Now there will be no more new black mages. I think they'll all hate me. No way. Listen to me. You should never lie to yourself. After all, your brothers wouldn't want you to do that. Do you really think so? Do you think they'll understand? Of course, they're your brothers. It'll be alright. Huh, what is it, Mog? Moko? Aiko, what's the matter? Why'd you come all this way? No way. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I'll go on ahead and tell the others. You guys are going to wait here for Kuja, right? I gotta go back to the village. Wait, Aiko, what's up? Someone stole something precious from the village. Zidane. We'll go with you, Aiko. Thanks, but what about Kuja? Medane Suri isn't that far. He can wait. Can't see. Where's the path back? Oh, okay. Is this the best overworld music? So, what's coming up now? Did I go the right way? I think I did. Yeah. Should I use a tent? I don't know. I think I should be okay. I might want to have Zidane learn Auto Potion, however. So I might put on the vest just for the hell of it, because he's about to do a one-on-one battle, and having Auto Potion could be nice. Oh, she learned that really quickly. So she definitely has ability up. Might as well let her learn High Tide while we're here. I think we're okay with not learning shit for Zidane. But what I will do for Zidane... I have to sacrifice ability up though. But I mean, we'll take it. It's a pretty significant loss of defense though. I think we'll be okay without Auto Potion. Oh my god, the Final Fantasy VII Remake had just bodied me. I forgot what button to press to call the Moogle. I'm home. I'm home. Moko told me the news. Are you alright? Come now. Talk later, Kupo. Hey, Aiko. We'd better follow her. Alright, we'll be good. We could save in town. Where's the Moogle? So angry at myself. I was fishing all day, so I fell asleep. Someone with a weapon shaped like a big axe. Oh, this is so terrible. Someone stole the village's most precious stone. What's going on, Aiko? Look at her silly ass face. It's the precious stone that has been passed down in this village for generations is gone. My grandparents said, they said that we should take care of it because it's a symbol of the summoner's heritage. Well, how about crying for a change? It'll help. I'm not gonna cry. I'm a grown-up now, and crying won't help one bit. Alright, how about we start looking for clues? I'll help too. Is it my fault? Is it because I broke my promise and opened the Aoife tree seal? Everyone was watching over the stone. Aiko? It just happened that way. It wasn't your fault. Besides, we're the ones who made you open the seal. You understand, right? The real villain is the thief who stole it. So let's just look for some clues and get that stone back, okay? Okay. Wasn't going to cry, you know. After all, I'm a grown-up. We know Aiko, but if you feel like crying, just cry. I'm gonna go pray to my grandparents. I'll be right back. If you need to, you can cry too, Dagger. My shoulder's always available. Yeah, thanks. What about you, Zidane? What do you do when you need to cry? Oh, I get real clingy when I'm sad. Cut it out. Hey, I was serious. I heard a scream. It sounded like Aiko. Damn it, the thief was still here. Zidane, I saw her. It's that girl from Fossil Roo. She took Aiko. They went to the Eidolon wall. Let's go. I think we're good. I'm not gonna use a tent. I definitely need to save though. So if there's no Moogle to let me save, I'm leaving the town. Because otherwise I'd be going back really far. Another hornless human. She better not be in league with you. Look what happened to Aiko. The ancestors will be displeased. Tell us if there's anything we could do for you, Kupo. Well, whatever. We should be okay. This is no way to treat a lady. What's this wing ornament on your back? It makes you so easy to pick up. My grandpa gave it to me. Get your grubby hands off it. Oh, shut up. Just be still until he gets here. I found a treasure, Kupo. Use it for Aiko. Exploda. Elixir. Tell us if there's anything we could do for you. Where's Mog? Was Mog captured too? Nope, Mog is right here behind me. Mog, I need your help to save Aiko. I got an idea. It's alright, you won't be in any danger. It's no use. Mog has always been a coward. Yeah, well, we gotta do something. Do any of these guys let me save? Alright, either way, we have a new sword. Or a new weapon for... Hey, it's worse than what I have. Thanks, Moogles. Thanks, Moogles. Anyway, let's do it. Alright, let's go. Well, so there's my good Sir Knight. What have you done to Aiko? She was too rambunctious, so I put her to sleep with a sleeping weed. Sleeping weed, eh? Then she's probably sleeping well. If it's my pendant you're after, then leave the others out of it. No can do. This is way too convenient to pass up. Hand over your pendant, and I'll hand over the girl. Capiche? What happened to the pendant that you always have on? I have it. Oh, you really are a good knight. Now cough it up already. First, tell me something. Was it you who stole the village stone? Queen Braun is after the royal pendant. I found another jewel just like it in this village. Glad I came all this way looking for it. Now hand it over. If only Aiko was conscious. Hold on. You're plotting something, aren't you? Stay right there. You, Black Mage. Huh, me? Bring me the pendant. Remember, do as I say if you value this brat's life. Zidane. Do it, Vivi. Oh, okay. I love when he fixes his hat. Ha ha ha. Hold it. I don't know who you are, but thanks. Yo, can you stand? Huh? What's going on? Where's that old hag? Oh, that's it. Who are you calling a hag? You. So the tables turn. Now hand over the jewel you stole. What are you trying to do, Red? I thought you were supposed to be the #1 bandit. I've seen him before. He's the one with the wanted posters all over Treno. I'm not here to help. I just want it to be fair. What are you talking about? Leave the jewel and get out of here. What? We're partners on this job. I don't work with hostage-taking scumbags. Now get lost. Or would you rather fight me? Mark my words. I'll collect the bounty on you someday. Now fight me. Just a second here. What's going on? I told you, I'm not here to help. I just want to level the playing field. Fair enough. Let's do it. It's Dane. It's okay. I was just looking for more ways to impress you. So, there's a couple things with Amaranth fight. He moves around on the battlefield. And you only want to attack him when he's like in front of you. So we still want to steal from him though. I don't know if steal works from this far. Okay, it's still fine. Yeah, when he says "Here I go," and he comes to the forefront, that's when you want to attack him. Yeah, I might end up killing him from counterattacks while I try to steal. But I gotta be careful with all my stealing. I gotta make sure I have health. My health gotta be good. But I should be okay right now. Poison Knuckles. See, that did a critical hit, which is pretty serious. See, right now we're in death territory. So we need to do a little bit of damage control right now. He's doing a nice hefty amount of damage every turn. Alright, doesn't have anything, so I can just kill him now. But again, I need to be careful. Better be safe than sorry, especially because I haven't saved. Yeah, I still am not liking my health value right now. You could attack 2 times in a row and get a critical hit each time and I'm dead. He'll probably die soon though. Alright, that was solid. I was a little nervous, that's why I used the high potions, but it was fine. I lost? Go on, finish me. Can you stand? Give back what you stole. Aiko, I got it back. Now finish me. This is Mortal Kombat? You want to die that bad? I just spared your life. So you want to banish me then? You can go if you want. I won't follow you. Ah, trying to trick me, huh? Trick you? I try to kill you. Why are you letting me go? The fight's over and we're both still alive. Good enough, right? We got back what was stolen from us after all. Listen to you. I lost to some spineless thief. The sly eagle doesn't kill at a whim. Keep that in a safe place. I will, thanks, Zidane. Well, you're not going to leave me alone after what just happened, are you? Huh? I'm going. Shall we? Oh, my controller is going crazy. You're pretty good. Thanks for rescuing her. I just want to save real quick. So in less than 1 hour of gameplay, look how much shit I've gotten accomplished. I love this fucking game. We're about to get a nice lore dump too. Thanks for saving Aiko, Kupo. Why don't you get some rest? It'll be good for you. Look at the Moogle. They look so fucking funny. Look at how it follows you too. I already had a... Oh. This whole time I thought I'd have ability up, not on. Mog's trying to apologize to Aiko, but I guess she still can't find the right words. She's been quiet the whole time. Zidane, let me ask you something. My grandfather told me not to leave the village until my 16th birthday. But I want to go with you guys. I really do. Think it's okay if I leave the village? I'll agree if that's what you want. Aiko, come with us. Forget what your grandpa said. Doesn't matter what I say. You've already made up your mind. Don't you have something to say to her, Vivi? Huh? Remember what you taught me at the Aoife tree? You said I shouldn't ever lie to myself. I'll try to be more honest with my own feelings. You should too, Aiko. I forgot my own advice, Vivi. Thanks. I'll wear the jewel as an earring. It'll be okay then, right, Zidane? Received memory earring. Aiko? I think Mog wants to talk to you. Kupo. What? You think I'm mad at you? I'm furious. You went off without me again. You promised me you wouldn't. What would you do if you went off and got into trouble? Oh well, thank goodness we're both alright. You're always nice to Mog, aren't you, Aiko? Well, yeah, we're best friends after all. We were born on the same day, and we've always been together. This is our friendship ribbon. Mog gave it to me. Mog, do you have the ribbon I gave you? Kupo. This is the one I gave to Mog. It's too big for her now, but once we're both sophisticated ladies, we'll wear them together. Maybe then, Zidane, you'll dance with me? Zidane? I didn't know Mog was a girl. I wonder where Dagger went. This game probably has like the best personality out of any Final Fantasy game. Period. I can hear a song. Dagger. From down there? Dagger, you there? Zidane. It's okay. Keep singing, because it's our song, right? I'm surprised you found this place. You got the talent to be a bandit. How about you and me team up? We'll call ourselves the Betrothed. My talent's up to snuff, but that name isn't. You're really something these days. If I am, I must have gotten it from you. Nah, it's all because you made the effort to learn. No, it's because you stuck with me. Without you, I couldn't have made it to Lindblum, much less seen a whole new continent. Everything I tried to do on my own was a total failure. I couldn't stop my mother. At times, I almost lost hope. You helped me so much. Not just you either. Yeah, Vivi and Aiko helped out at the Aoife tree. Kina was real helpful when we left the continent. Freya, Steiner, and even Beatrix, who I thought was our enemy. I haven't forgotten. I want to believe everyone is alright, but sometimes I just can't. I hope I can live up to the hopes of everyone who has helped me. You don't have to feel so responsible, Dagger. But I do. Nobody wants you to feel that way. They didn't do it all for you either. Each was following his own path. His own path? Well, what about you? Huh? Why did you come with me? Hey, that's Ibsen's line. Ibsen? Who's that? Ibsen is a character from a play, but he's a real-life adventurer. I think the play is based on his adventures. Kinda goes like this. Ibsen and his good friend Colin worked at a tavern in Treno. One day, Ibsen got a letter. The letter was so wet from rain that most of the writing was illegible. The only part he could read said, "Come back home." Nowadays, we have airships and stuff, but back then, it was really hard to travel. He didn't know why he had to go back, but he got some time off, gathered his things, and set out on his journey home. He walked 1,000 leagues through the mist. Sometimes he was attacked by vicious monsters, but he made it because his friend Colin was by his side. And then, after much time on the road, he had to ask Colin something. Why did you come with me? And what was Colin's answer? Only because I wanted to go with you. This is the best game. Zidane. Dagger? Can't you hear the song? Huh? Yeah, it's that song. How come? Who's singing it? The sunset makes the eidolon wall look like it's on fire. I've seen this somewhere before. What? Where? I'm gonna take a sip of water. Dagger. Oh, whoa. Dagger, wake up. Where's Vivi? He's sleeping. I don't want to wake him up. Well, I have no memory of my early childhood. I have never really thought about it. Besides, nobody ever told me. I was raised in Alexandria, but only from the age of 6 or so. 6? So where were you till then? Until then? Until I turned 6? I must have been here in Madain Suri. I still can't remember everything. Some things are like they're shrouded in fog. But I do remember one thing. About 10 years ago, an unbelievably huge hurricane hit this village. That's as far as I remember. That day, I was with my true mother on a little boat far from the village. There's a cove behind Aiko's house, right? The boat I was on was just like the one there. It all came back to me when I heard that song on the boat. That song is from Madain Suri, so that's why nobody else knows it. What a well done reveal. How did you get to Alexandria? How come you got to be a princess? How come you don't have a summoner's horn? I don't know. Maybe Dr. Tot can tell me. About the lady who protected me from the storm as the boat lurched about in the waves. My biological mother who died on that boat. The woman she thought was her mother became someone else, and her true mother was already dead. Dagger has lost 2 mothers. That's pretty sad. I used to pray every day here at the Eidolon wall. You too? You pray here too, Aiko? I'm so happy I remembered. Dagger, welcome home. So glad to be back. What? I just realized I'm not alone anymore. Yep, I made up my mind. Stain, Dagger, I'm going with you. I'll be breaking my promise to my grandpa, but I want to go. Besides, Grandpa always told me to be honest with myself. I don't know what the future holds, but I want to finish what I came here for. So do I. Let's all go together. Come on, Dagger, let's go pray together. Alright. I still don't know what I should do. By the time we defeat Kuja and return to Alexandria. Grandpa, I'll be back soon. Oh, you're coming with us? Hey, why the long face? Oh, nothing. My face is always like this. Mog's coming too. Mog! Kupo. Lady Aiko. Now, don't forget that you'll always have a home in Medain Sari. Don't let our memory become a burden. You must always be lighthearted and free. Thoughts of the idol on the wall will always lift your heart. What now? You want some more, eh? The victor lives, the defeated die. You know the rules. Your actions yesterday were incomprehensible to me. Tell me, why didn't you kill me? Well, that's a tough question. Are you really that unhappy that I let you live? I'd rather die as a warrior than live as a beggar. Come with me. Zidane? What? What are you after? Follow me and maybe you'll understand. Besides, you're pretty good in a fight. We could use someone like you. We're hunting a man down. His only constant is his unpredictability. Huh? You say, son? Very well. I'll find out what makes you so strong. What's your name? Call me what you will. Lonnie called you Red, right? Some call me the Flaming Amaranth. Fine, we'll call you Amaranth. The more the merrier. Let's decide our marching order. Hilariously enough, I'm benching him immediately. Just follow me. Next stop, the Aoife tree. The thing is, I kind of want him in the party, but I don't know who to take out. I gotta just check some stuff. Like, I gotta make sure... There's nothing Vivi could learn right now, so maybe I can remove him for a little bit. I have to do it at the... Can I not change the order anymore? Once I've decided, is it too late? Like, wait, that doesn't sound right? Oh, whatever, I made my decision. The thing is, I want him to just have an extra physical attacker. I'm surprised I can't just change my party on the fly, especially on the world map. I feel like I'm missing something. There should be an option to swap. I learned Fenrir. Let's see what I could do. God, my controller is messing up again. It's time to learn Phoenix. Yeah, I'm pretty confused that I can't swap my party. Shouldn't be a big deal. It's just a little confusing. There's still a little mist, but at least there's no more coming out. That must mean Kuja isn't here yet. What happened to the mist? We beat the beast that breathes it. So much for the mist continent. No more mist? They must possess incredible powers to accomplish such a feat. Zidane, there's a silver dragon. It's him. He flew from the ruins of Burmecia riding a silver dragon. It's Kuja, alright, and he's riding that dragon. Oh, how I've longed for this day. The day I might finally cast away this mask to reveal my true self. Now it no longer matters if the Aoife tree is liberated. It means nothing to me. Mwahaha. This tree is so beautiful. Its beauty becomes the great mother tree that lives among the stars. Silver dragon. Let us watch the drama unfold from the trunk of the Aoife. No one shall interrupt us there. Oh, I can change party members. Now I can change party members. I'm wondering if I should. I think I should, just for the sake of, you know. So I could have him learn stuff too. Chakra and count. Chakra is something that you could learn in the 7 remake. Funny enough. Oh yeah, power belt is what you want. I believe chakra like heals yourself, but this is plus 10 damage, so I feel bad for benching Vivi, but I mean, he's learned everything, so there's nothing for him to learn from any equipment. Okay, so now we can mess around. The fairy earrings are pretty important for Aiko. I think I should learn that as soon as possible for her, which is now. It's really hard to determine what I need to take off here. I guess I'll take this off. Past the trunk if we go any farther. Kuja went down that trunk. Say, Zidane, how are we gonna get up there? Can we climb there? Not me. Me neither. I don't think I can either. Came all this way. Now what? What's the problem? You should just go by yourself. We gotta go face Kuja together. How did this wimp end up beating me? Whoa, hey Amaranth, watch where you're walking. You almost knocked me down. He who hesitates is lost. You best remember that. Well, I prefer my way or the highway. Whatever, like you actually have a plan. Well, yeah, smarty pants, don't forget you're the one who lost to Zidane. Shut up, brat. A plan, huh? That's right, Amaranth, you owe me one, remember? It's payback time. Shoot. There's some gargant grass around here, so a gargant can't be far. I want you to catch one for me. Then we can all get on top and ride it. We can all get on and ride it to the top. Why should I do all that when I can just take the kids up myself? Huh? How'd I ever let this dimwit beat me? Hey, whoa. He sure has spirit. Alright, Dagger, I'll just carry you piggyback. Hey, Zidane, wait just a... The weak lose their freedom to the strong. Such is the way of the strong, and it is the providence of nature that only the strong survive. That is why I needed strength. I learned the powers that would daunt even him over 10 years ago. Such a long time. Now my forces are ready to strike. Ah, the suspense is terrible. So they've come this far, have they? Perfect. I'll warm up on them until the elephant lady shows up. Thanks, Amaranth. Now we're even. Show me what you guys can do. There's Kuja. Kuja, maker of black mages. Any enemy of Zidane is an enemy of mine. Okay, let's go. You are Kuja, correct? My name is... Princess Garnet to Alexandros. I wish to ask you something. Was it really you persuading my mother to start the war? The war that threw the entire Mist continent into chaos? And you made everyone, the black mages, into instruments of war? Oh dear, the princess has such a bloodthirsty little puppet. I don't have the power to do such a thing. I just gave them a little recipe. Begin with broth of mist, add fermented souls, and boil. Then pour genuine black magic into a mixing bowl and heat to... Stop it! I'm not done telling you how to make soulless toys out of the dregs of souls. Dregs of souls? You mean mist? First you don't want to listen. Now you start asking questions? Oh brother. But you're not ready yet. Why you? Don't you feel anything? Taking the lives of so many? Spare me the lecture. Lives come and go all the time. What's the big deal? Speaking of warmongers, why, what about that mother of yours, princess? She said she won't feel alive until she has everything. Breaks my heart to see such greed. The war was my fault? No. Your mother wanted it. All I did was give her a little push. Liar. My mother was sweet and kind. You changed her. Mwahaha. So the curtain rises. Perfect, my canary. Let me show you the truth about your mother. First act. The end of the ugly desire. It's showtime. Wahaha, Kuja, so you finally decided to show your girly face here. You're all that stands between me and total domination. But I haven't forgotten all you've done for me. In return, I will show you the ultimate power. Attention, all hands. Order the black mages to focus all their magical energies into a single spell. Lay suppressing fire upon Kuja until the casting is finished. Fire! Fire at will! Orders from Her Majesty. Black mages, focus all your magical energy into a single spell. I can't believe it. Your mother isn't satisfied with just one continent. Her ugliness and stupidity are truly impressive. Ah, everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. What are you talking about? You're just the opening number. Time for the real show. We won't let you get away. The mist may be created no more, but it still lurks in caves and forests, right? Huh? I can make monsters with magic. Come forth, spawn of the mist. Of course, his enemies are called Mistodons. So, two of your enemies are duking it out. Why not just leave them and finish off the winner? My money's on Kuja. Haha, foolish Braun. Your prize cannons are useless against the spawn of the mist. But even a fool like you knows that there's only one path you can take, right? Stupid elephant lady, why do you hesitate? Very well, I'll make the first move. I'll give you a clean target you can't miss. Silver Dragon descend. Amaranth's right. Let's split before we get dragged in. No, I can't. I can't let anything happen to my mother. Dagger? Zidane, I have to save her. Dagger, she extracted Eidolons from you and started a war. I still don't want her to die. But she didn't care one bit whether you lived or died. You don't have to call her mother anymore. She's my only mother. I don't care if you don't understand. Aiko, you said that there was an Eidolon in prison near here, right? Yeah. Please tell me where. It's a long way down. You see the place with lots of roots? That's it. There, I see it. Dagger, don't go alone. This is turning into quite a show. Anyone can get emotional at a time like this. Give her a break. Zidane, let's go. Dagger's in danger all by herself. Yeah, let's go after her. There's a letter from Stiltskin, but I don't understand what he's saying. The mist is gone. Is this a blessing or a curse? Poopo, I don't understand. Can't we all be happy now that the mist is gone? My only concern about MP attack right now is that I want MP. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty self-explanatory. Damn, Aiko just got fucked up. Don't let go of left. I gotta remember that. Try to avoid as many fights as possible. Seems like they're kind of unavoidable though. So when you're asleep, magic attacks don't wake you up. Physical attacks can wake you up. So you could get put to sleep and just get killed by constant barrage of magic attacks. But you could use someone like Aiko, who does very little physical attack damage, to attack your own party member if you really need them to wake up quickly. Wow, these misses. Alright, I'm holding left this time. I sense the Eidolon's power. Now I can save my mother. Please help me. It's looking like Leviathan, right? Received Aquamarine. No. I can't save my mother with this Eidolon. Dagger, what's wrong? Can't you free it? No, I have it. I sense it's a great Eidolon, but I don't believe it. This is the legendary sea serpent, Leviathan. Leviathan? An Eidolon who wipes out its enemies with a huge tidal wave. I'm sorry, Dagger. No, it's not your fault, but my mother's still in danger. You know, Kuja's flying, so what's a tidal wave to a dude on a flying dragon? Isn't Her Majesty ready yet? All remaining ammunition was spent on the last wave of monsters. The next wave will chew us up unless we pull out now. It's not our decision. Get back to your post, soldier. Your Majesty, the Black Mages have completed their preparations. That insolent whelp, now I can finish him off. Come, Draconic Seedling, Bahamut, King of Dragons. This is dope. So, Bahamut against Kuja's dragon. I said this in one of the previous streams that they really tie in the summons really well to the story. Uh-oh. Bahamut made him bleed slightly. I've heard the stories, but I never thought summoning could be so powerful. If Zidane is after their power, I'd better watch out. Wow, now we can win, and Mother won't have to die. Aiko, don't you think... What's wrong? Mog, she's terrified. How come? Don't you know? That's the last Eidolon, Bahamut, the Dragon King. He'll win for sure. Blood. Haha. Excellent, Bahamut. Power, mobility. You are truly the best. You even hurt me a little. And you, Braun, your tragic role in this drama now comes to an end. I'm sure you'll enjoy the second act from your soul's hellish prison, since the stage will be your former home. The final act will take us away from Gaia, and I will kill my nemesis with my own hand. Haha, everything is going according to plan. Oh no. Bahamut has turned on Queen Braun. I don't know why Bahamut attacked the one who summoned him. But we found Queen Braun on the beach next to her escape pod. She could hardly move, and I thought she'd come to a stop any second. I hate Kuja a lot, but I hate Braun a lot too. So much that I wanted this to happen to her. I should be happy, but once I saw Dagger start to cry, I didn't know how I should feel. I kind of wanted to cry too. Life is pretty complex, man. Final Fantasy IX shows this. What a wonderful fucking game. I can hear my daughter's voice. Yes, Mother, I'm here. Right here. I am empty now. Free. Free of that terrible greed. Mother, I haven't felt this way since I saw that play with you and your father. I led Alexandria down the path of ruin. The people will be happier with you on the throne. We went back to Alexandria on Queen Braun's escape pod. We also brought Dagger's mother with us. This way, princess. Steiner, Beatrix. How horrible that her life had to end this way. I still can't believe all that has happened. Princess, it was my... No, it was my fault. Thank you, both of you. I must now carry the burden of ruling Alexandria alone. Will both of you please help me during this, my time of need? Yes, princess, certainly. Thank you. Princess, here's a wreath of roses. Your mother's favorite. Townspeople sent it as an offering for the queen's grave. True. Queen Braun had been Mother. I shall become a great queen. Another arrangement of melodies of life. As Dagger takes a look upon the kingdom she will rule. It's a pretty sad scene. That music always makes me feel a certain way. Princess, we've arrived at the castle. She won't be a princess for much longer, Dr. Tot. Ha ha ha. Indeed. I shall have to call you Queen Garnet after the coronation. I must make preparations for the crowning of our new queen. General Beatrix, Master Steiner, will you help her? Princess, please watch your step. Dr. Tot. Princess, I know how hard this must be, but I will be by your side. Please take the throne with full confidence. Three more days until the crowning of a new queen. What a day. We ain't seen each other in ages. Why the sourpuss, partner? What happened? Maybe that dagger chick dumped him. Bingo. This ain't like you at all, Zidane. Hey, Ruby. Heard you started a mini theater. That's right, darling. My plays are a hit. Cool, let's go watch. Yeah. Alright, cowboys. Zidane, you ain't coming, are you? It's alright, darling. Come on over whenever you want. Let's go, boys. This way, everyone. Oops, sorry. Huh? Hey, Vivi. Hello. I haven't seen you since you left Alexandria Castle. How are you? Well, a lot of things happened, but I'm doing fine. How about you? What have you been doing since we left the castle? And me, let's see. Oh yeah, it's been crazy since you guys escaped. Rusty, the rat chick, Freya, and what's her face? That girl general of Alexandria? Beatrix. Yeah, the three of them got totally worked. Marcus and I had to carry them out on our backs. Marcus? We gotta get going before Ruby gets mad at us again. Oh yeah, she hates it when we're late. Sorry, Vivi, I'll see you later. Are you friends with the man sitting at the table? I think his friends went to the mini theater. I guess I gotta go to the mini theater. I think I could... Isn't there stuff here, or did I get it earlier in the game? Dane won't talk to nobody. I think I'm gonna take a break. This is a nice little, like, transitional part to, like, bring you down after the game brought you the fuck down with all the, you know, the big fight, the sad scenes. Now we're dealing with the aftermath. Been a long time. Been a while. Where you been? We were worried. Sorry, I've been training. Training? Yeah, training. Training for what? Tell us. These guys are weird, right? With their expressions, with their arms. It was... my controller is bugging out again. Welcome. I have a lot of money, which is really nice, so I should probably check out the synthesis shop. Even though I don't think the synthesis shop has new stuff. But, I mean, whatever. To fly high. Stain's done himself in this time. Yeah. Think about it. He's never been in a serious relationship before. Probably doesn't even know what to do with himself right now. Come on. He's in love with a queen. Did he think it'd work out? I'm sure he thought... Artemisian. Oh, we could go here. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Hey, Stiltskin, long time no see. Why does your coat look so shiny? Well, it's none of my business. Listen, have you been delivering mail properly? Of course I have. Sure that you delivered all my mail to my friends? Of course I did. You signed off 4. What about the other 2? Just out of curiosity, I want to check. Wait, not this way. Is there any items here? Well, it has been a long time since I've been to Alexandria. Let's see if they got new stuff. Yeah, they got new stuff. I need a mithril dagger. Don't I have a mithril dagger? I probably used it in synthesis, I guess. Yeah, we need this. Dagger has the racket equipped. That's why I can't make it right now. I only have 1 moonstone, so I don't know if I should do that. This is probably good for Aiko. There's strange men hanging around my shop. Bone wrist. Oh, I forgot what town you could get bone wrist in. I think Trano, maybe. I can make the anklet, which in turn will let me make... Oh. Whoops. Oh, whoops. I really need to get all this stuff, but I need money. This doesn't really teach anything, but it should teach silence to either Dagger or Aiko. What else did I just get? I got a bunch of stuff. Moonstone only teaches Shell and Beast Killer, so maybe I should do the... Black Belt is really strong, and you see, even Vivi could make use of it. Oh, I already had this fucking item. Whoops. That's the one that Aiko comes with. Well, I need to make money. I'll sell whatever I can right now. I gotta try to keep one, just because you never know. Like, what is needed for synthesis later on. Man, ores sell for a pretty decent price. I'm pretty sure I have one of these, it's just... The reflect ring... God... Everything's really expensive. Just for... I'd have to make another gold choker in order to make another anklet in order to get me the reflect ring as well. And now I can't afford the reflect ring, which means I gotta do more selling. It's like that sometimes. So now I got a lot of new stuff. Auto reflect. That won't be handy right now, but eventually it becomes handy in certain places. Why does it seem like I have less stuff like that? Oh, there's a lot of stuff that's female only. Anyway, we'll get the Medane ring back eventually. It just requires a bone wrist. I should buy them now. Alright, again, I'm selling more shit because... I know this seems stupid what I'm doing right now, but it's gonna matter eventually. Alright, so break time. Well, real quick, let's check out the Mughals. Let's make sure there's no new treasure. I don't have enough gil. I'm Artemisian, the Mognet mailman. You're asking me why I don't deliver mail properly? I can't tell you. My big brother sent me a letter. Where has he been? I've been worried. From Cupo to Cupo. Fossil Roo is very comfortable. I like it here. We play hide and seek every day. Most important things in life are to work hard and play hard. Glad my big brother is doing well. Artemisian just delivered a letter to me from far away. Let's read it. Even Mughals want to look beautiful. I use my special item very carefully. You don't come across it very often. It's very special to me, Kupo. Oh, it's a letter from Mogurika, the most beautiful Mughal in the world. What a pleasant surprise. God damn it, I can't afford this. It's a good deal. And an elixir? Well, I spent my money the way I thought I needed to. I wish I could find money randomly somewhere. Alright, once I step into the theater, I'm gonna take a little break. Or, right here. Ruby's mad at me again. How can I calm her down? Yo, Vivi. You do me a favor? What is it? I want you to see Ruby's play with us. Sure, I like plays. Cool. Go down the staircase behind us. That's where Ruby's theater is. Bro. Alright. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, we are back. Blank. Alright, click on the screen. Don't you know I hate it when you're late? How many times I gotta tell you? Huh? Who are you? Strange, kinda. Hey, Vivi. Is he a friend of yours, Cinna? Hello, Uncle Cinna. Oh, Vivi. I'm not old enough to be your uncle. I'm younger than I look. Haha, you're a funny one. I like you. Wanna see my play, little fella? Yeah. Oh, what a sweetie. I like you even more. We'll get rolling in a minute. Sit wherever you want. I think your plan worked. Ain't nothing to it. Blank, we'll talk later. Busted. Ah, I didn't deliver that line properly. Steiner? Yes, princess. I'd like to find Zidane and talk to him. Princess, you have more important matters at hand. You live in a different world now. Oh, what's happening here? Princess, it is time for you to get changed. General Beatrix, will you help her? Yes, sir. Oh, there's something I must give you, princess. Opal, topaz, amethyst. Those stones contain your power, which Queen Braun forcibly... Well, that is all in the past. Master Steiner? Master Steiner, do you intend to stay here and watch? No, I am not... Excuse me. Beatrix, I'd like to see Zidane, please. Now may not be a good time. Even you agree with Steiner. Your Highness. I know. It's okay. Huh. With Dagger out of the picture, now's my chance to win Zidane's heart. First, I'll write him a love letter. I'm gonna make it the most romantic letter ever written. Becoming a queen may place quite a burden on Princess Garnet, but she must persevere. The people of Alexandria are watching. He looks pretty smart. Hey, you look like the bookish type. Ha, what gives you that impression? You really want me to explain? Oh yes, I'm very curious. Where should I start? First, your beard. Second, your nerdy hat. Third, your thick eyeglasses. All signs of a nerdy philosopher. Ha! You don't hold back, do you? Hey, are you a writer? Well, yes, I did make my living as a writer for a while. Will you help me write a letter? A letter? Gladly, if you think I can be of assistance. Okay then, follow me. That girl has a horn. That horn. I had completely forgotten about it until now. I'd never been as surprised as I was that day. A ship drifted ashore after a storm. Inside the ship were a woman and a baby girl. The woman was dead, but the girl was still breathing. Imagine my surprise as I looked into the girl's face, because the girl looked exactly like Princess Garnet, who had just passed away. With one exception. She had a horn. A human with a horn. Where had she come from? The king ordered the girl's horn removed. The girl cried out in pain. He and his wife, Queen Braun, decided to raise the girl as Princess Garnet. But that girl who spoke to me, could she be related to Princess Garnet? Hey, will you hurry up? Oh, excuse me. Princess, you look splendid. Thank you. By the way, there's something I must tell you, Beatrix. Yes, Princess? I am not my mother's... Queen Braun is not my real mother. Princess Garnet. Dr. Todd has already informed us. However, my allegiance to you remains the same, if not stronger. Beatrix. Thank you. Have I said that this game is beautiful? It's finished. Zidane will fall in love with me the instant he reads this letter. Thanks, mister. Ha, it was my pleasure, my lady. Forgot to tell you, my name is Aiko. I'm from Madain Sari. I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. From Madain Sari. Madain Sari is the village of summoners. But I thought it was only a legend. What could this mean? Where am I going? Zidane is in town. Whoops. Oh, I can't wait to hand this letter to Zidane. Where did he go anyway? Help! Hey, are you okay? Can't breathe. Sorry, I didn't see you jump out. But you're too high up. I can't get you down. Stop laughing, you poop. Oh shoot, my letter. Hey, if you can't get me down, deliver that letter to Zidane. Alright? To Zidane? Yeah, no problem. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, this is such a great part of the game. Hey, the boat ain't here. Castle patrol completed. Huh? Why, if it isn't Baku, the leader of Tantalus. Who just called my name? Oh, it's you. Should we capture him? No, he saved my life. You may go. I will handle this. Yes, sir. Ain't such a knucklehead anymore, huh? Silence. This is no place for thieves. You must leave now. So that's how it is, huh? I gotta remind you that one of my boys saved your kingdom? But I bet you ain't got no ears for listening to a lowlife like me. Are you talking about Zidane? Yes, he did protect the princess and her kingdom. But that doesn't change the fact that you are all thieves. You cannot let your kind roam about the castle. No appreciation whatsoever, eh? Well, I don't got any reason to stay here anyway. Hey, you know where Zidane might be? He hasn't visited the castle since we returned. Maybe he can teach you a thing or two about proper manners. Okay, I get your point. Had enough of your self-righteousness. Oh no, the letter. Perfect timing. Take me into town. Steiner. He's pissed. I love this song. Ah, so it was Steiner. Thought I heard him yelling. Alexandria is at peace again, yet my heart is full of sorrow. Why? Huh? Steiner must have dropped this. Let's see. When the night sky wears the moon as its pendant, I shall await you at the dock. What is this letter? Did Steiner write me a love letter? Steiner. Dagger. Are you all cozy on your throne already? No. No, no, no. Can't start my day without Dagger. Her smile, her voice. Her voice is like a beautiful song, and her song makes me soar high into the sky. But now, you can still fly high, darling. Zidane, you can do it. She's right. Why are you still moping? This isn't like you at all. Yeah. Stop it. You don't understand how I feel. Whoa. Long time no see, Zidane. What happened? You look pathetic. Boss, let me join Tantalus again. We can steal treasure together, just like old times. Treasure, eh? There ain't much treasure lying around in this world, boy. Besides, Tantalus always gets what he sets his eyes on. That's our rule number 1, remember? No, you don't. You got no right to join us. You understand what I'm saying? You can't even capture a canary. You ain't got what it takes to join Tantalus. Boss. Hey, Zidane. Can we go see Dagger? Waha. Why can't you be more honest? Like this little guy. Can we? Can we? Please? Alright. Let's cheer her on before she becomes a queen. Yeah. What a career change, huh? Finally, we learn thievery. This is the attack that does damage based on how many times you have stolen with Zidane. I forgot. Darn, I forgot to give Zidane that letter. Huh? Huh? Gwahahaha. I lost it. I'm gonna be a strong and beautiful woman like Princess Garnet when I grow up. Grandma said she would make a dress for Ilya, but it's taking her forever to finish it. This little queen is a bit demanding. I'm the queen. My orders are absolute. Hey, what does absolute mean? Well, we don't need to go outside. We need to go to the castle. If I can save, maybe I should play someone in cards. But I need to save first. Wait, where do you go to take the thing to the castle? Hear anything about Regent Shid's wife? Well, I do. Maybe the other way? You could just take the boat. Oh yeah, up here. That Zidane doesn't even stop by to say hello. What are you staring at? Are you really that tough? Try me. I don't go looking for trouble, but I'll fight back if trouble finds me. Why don't you apologize and maybe I'll forgive you? Huh. Stop right now or I'll charge both of you with disorderly conduct. Hey, what's going on here? It's Dane. I'll have to stop and talk, but I'm busy right now. Is she a friend of yours? Then tell her who I am. Tell her I'm the Flaming Amaranth. Sorry, Amaranth. She's just a little worked up about something. Sorry, babe. They're my friends. Will you let them go for my sake? Sure. Princess Garnet asked us to give special treatment to you, Master Vivi, and Miss Freya. Dagger. I see. Thanks. Hey, Freya. Stop being so mad, alright? Do you know why I'm really mad? Because of you. Where you been? Dagger's about to become queen, and you're off wandering about. Have you found out anything more about Kuja? Well, answer me. Well, I tried to find more info, but look, if Kuja was responsible for taking Dagger's Eidolons and killing Braun, who was working with him, don't you think he'd come after Dagger again? I know. But what can I do? Couldn't even talk to her, remember? I don't even know if I can protect her. Besides, she's gonna be the queen. She'll have all the guards she'll need. She won't need me. But Zidane, I think Dagger wants to see you. So, let's go see her. Yeah. But we'll leave as soon as we're done. Zidane, you're not getting away from me. You still owe me a rematch. Suit yourself. Yep. There's always treasure. There's always treasure. And just when you thought there wasn't any more treasure, there's even more. Ah, let go. Ouch. This is no way to treat a lady. Quit screaming or I'll throw you in the dungeon. Gah! What happened, Aiko? Zidane. Oh, it was horrible. He called me a liar and a loudmouth and a brat. He's right. What did you just say? You want me to repeat that? Man, I hate kids. Calm down a little. What is your name? Me, I'm Aiko. Aiko Carol of Medane Sari. From Medane Sari? Why, I've never heard of it. Don't you know anything? Medane Sari is a... Silence. What are you all doing here? This is the royal castle. You do not belong here. Hello, Mr. Steiner. Master Vivi. A pleasure to see you again. We came here to see Dagger. Princess. Huh. If that is Master Vivi's wish, I shall arrange a meeting. You all wait right there. Princess, we are ready. Thank you for coming, everyone. She looks beautiful. Wow, you look beautiful. Splendid. Zidane, have you nothing to say? No. Princess, we must go now. Zidane. Alright. Dagger, wait. Dagger, this is the last time we're ever gonna see each other? Oh no, of course not. I won't be able to wander around the world with you anymore. But I'll never forget our journey together. Dagger, I wanted us to remain good rivals forever. Rivals? Aiko, you say funny things sometimes. Oh, there are some things I wanted to give you. Let's trade the jewels as a symbol of our friendship. 2 of my jewels? 2 of my jewels. Goodbye, Aiko. Why didn't you say anything to her, Zidane? I don't know. I tried. And? I couldn't say anything. I had a whole speech ready for her. But it would have been a lie. How could I lie to her? Good luck, Dagger. I'll be watching you from afar. Come find me if you need someone to talk to. It's a big fat lie. That's not how I feel at all. It's not how I feel at all. So there's only room for Dagger in Zidane's heart. I wish I hadn't written that stupid letter. Zidane looks so sad. Isn't there anything I can do for him? Ah, Zidane, I hate you. You insensitive fool. You don't even know how I feel. I feel bad about ditching him. But I really don't feel like seeing him tonight. I gotta hide before he shows up. Shoot. Someone's coming. Could it be Zidane? There's no one here, bro. Guess I'm early. Maybe. Wonder who wrote you that love letter. Well, just read the letter. I bet she's beautiful. Really? Are you sure you didn't write it yourself? I mean, you caught the letter falling from the floor above you, right? I'm telling you, she was too shy to hand me the letter herself. If you don't think I'm a ladies' man, you're wrong. Chicks are intimidated by good-looking guys, that's all. Someone's coming. Marcus, don't. Let's hide, bro. Alright, alright. Must tighten up security around the castle from now on. Dusk to dawn, rain or shine, I must patrol the castle. Right, clear. Left, clear. Huh? It's a piece of paper. This looks like a letter. Let's see. When the night sky wears the moon as its pendant, I shall await you at the dock. My goodness. This is a love letter. Who wrote it to whom? No address or addressee. Did someone drop it here knowing that I would pass by? Who could it have been? Steiner. Beatrix. Was it you? Thump thump. Are they in love? Bro. Shh, quiet. Steiner. Beatrix. Ooh, what's gonna happen? My nose is bleeding. And stick your thumb up it. Achoo. Achoo. Boss? Oh, you totally ruined the scene. That's a Dane. Where did he go? Who knows? I'll go look for him. Ah. Hey, watch it. I'm not in a good mood right now. Stay out of my way. Excuse me. Have you seen a young lady named Aiko? Oh. It's the nerdy guy. Haha. You're as energetic as ever. Yup, I'm always energetic. But I'm actually hurting on the inside from being rejected by Zidane. Did you just say something? No, I didn't. Didn't you come here to talk to me about something? Oh yes, I almost forgot. Your village. What was the name? Medane Suri. Yeah, I wanted to ask you a few questions about Medane Suri. Sure, I'll tell you everything I know. You help me out. Why don't we go to your place? We can relax there. It's my home. My home is located in Treno. It's a bit far from here. Treno? Sounds like a cool place. I'm really interested in sightseeing. I want to go there. I'm coming with you. There's a card game tournament going on in Treno right now. I want to participate. A card game tournament? That sounds fun. I want to go too. I'd like to go as well. Treno, huh? Ha! Quite a party this is becoming. It would be my pleasure. We shall all go to Treno. There's still mist here. Kind of looks like the Ifa tree before we got rid of the mist. I don't think the mist is as dense as it was before. Yes, I heard that you all stopped the mist. The mist permeated through the roots. That's probably why it still lingers here. This is a Gargant? Yes, shall we? Clowns on a dark night. No one is here. Is no one here really? Yes. Sure, you are about that? That is enough. Now we do what? We're going to ask Princess Garnet if we can return to the castle. Return to the castle? Can we really? I will not know until... Huh? We must hide. Looks like no one's here. Yeah. I guess this is about the only thing we could do for Zidane. Keep up the night's watch and preserve Alexandria's peace. Yeah, I think so too. What a peaceful night. It's almost scary. Okay, let's finish our rounds. Alright. That was close. Now what? We cannot stay as long as those meddlers are here. We must leave Alexandria. Looks like we're in Treno already. Nice and quick, right to the point. No filler. Ahem. I never knew about this secret passage. I apologize for the lack of space. It's fine. Hey Amaranth, have you been here before? What about you? Me, I've been to every place where there are beautiful women. Can we talk about Madain Suri later? I want to go sightseeing. Oh, of course, there's no hurry. What are you staring at? Let's go. Who? Me? Yeah, you. This is my first time in Treno. Show me around. And I shall go as well. I'll take this chance to relax. What about you, Amaranth? I don't understand him. You know, today is the last day for the card game tournament registration. Well then, I better go register. I'm a skilled card player. Let me know if you need assistance. Hey, I'm not so out of practice that I need your help. I see. Good luck. Aiko talks life. Why didn't I invite Zidane? Yeah. Those two are thick like bricks. They don't realize how they feel about one another until they're apart. What do you mean? Ah, you big dope. Okay, listen carefully. Zidane really likes Dagger. But Zidane wants to act cool, so they misunderstand each other and end up fighting. Now do you understand? Not really. Zidane wouldn't stop acting cool in front of me either. It's so hopeless. Hey, what's that? Is that the card stadium? Hey, wait. She's gone. Hey, you're... Huh? How he ended up here. I never expected to run into you again. Thank you very much for your help on the airship. Hey, no worries. My master's a good man. Anyone else would have refused. You should thank my master. He's the one who agreed to take you to Alexandria for free. Yeah. So how was the play? Did you like it? Yeah. Wasn't there an accident during the show? Were you okay? Oh, well, yeah, I was okay. Good, well, I gotta get back to work. Hey, don't you live near Treno? Yes, I do. Your family must be worried. Go home soon. See ya. Yeah, you could do an optional thing where you visit Vivi's home. But Grandpa's gone. Well, since I'm so close to home, I might as well stop by. Memories by the water. Nothing's changed. Damn it, that bird lady didn't fall for it. Four-armed man. So, that's Gilgamesh, by the way. Spoilers. Gotta find my next scam. Damn, ain't you gonna apologize for that? Hey, I'm talking to you. Don't you know who I am? No. What? I'm the infamous... Huh? I've seen you somewhere before. You're... the Flaming Amaranth. I'm sorry. What happened, Amaranth? That guy was totally frightened. Oh, I know. You were being a bully, weren't you? My grandpa always told me that bullies are actually cowards. Just leave me alone. Hee, so he's traveling with a kid? I never knew the Flaming Amaranth had a soft spot for kids. Well now, excuse me. So weird. Amaranth, where are you going? So weird. I'm gonna, see if I got any more of these for this chick. You have the Libra. Yes. I don't know if I picked up any others. Oh, I do. Elixir. Ah, that's all I got. Well, the money will come in handy. So the thing with Gilgamesh is that it's this big side thing. You have to reach thief level 100 or whatever, the max thief level, like master thief ranking, and then you find out who he is. Otherwise, you never find out who he is. I've actually never have gotten it. I think here you get robbed. Oh, no, okay. Oh yeah, I could go to the auction house. But my money is not looking good. I could also fight the monster in the weapon shop. I think I'll do that right now. I'll probably be ending the stream soon. I'll do the card game tournament tomorrow. So maybe I'll fight the monster and maybe try playing a card game just to maybe get a new card or two. Because my cards are probably really bad at this current point in the game. See what they're selling. Yeah, since Dagger has this equipped, I have to buy another one in order to do anything with synthesis. So I can hit up the synthesis shop too. So this shouldn't be too bad at this point in the game, but you never know. I did a nice chunk of damage, actually. This might go really bad. Yep. Told you, don't be such a fool next time. Well, I could always try again. I shouldn't die from that status effect this time. Seems like auto potion would be good, but oh well. If I could get trance, that would probably also help. I don't think this has that much health. We should live now, because we have the Petrified Guard. Alright, it only took 2 attacks. Wow, I can't believe it. Here's your prize. 15,000 gil. Amazing. Okay. That money is gonna come in handy. Kinda makes me want to go to the auction shop, but I don't know if I can, well, let's check it out. So the thing with the artifacts and stuff, I don't think I'm gonna do that side quest. Unfortunately, I don't think I will. But I don't think it's that big of a deal. Let me just save real quick before I play cards. Like, I really don't know the rules. I kind of just try to play it like triple triad, but then it doesn't work the way I want it to. So then I'm just like, wait, what? Select 5 cards to play. I don't understand what the 1M, all this 1P. I really don't understand that stuff. The battle begins. Place a card next to one of your opponent's cards. An arrow on your card facing your opponent's card you have the chance to capture. Okay. But that wasn't all the rules. The game ends once all cards are in play. The player who captures the most cards is the winner. Again, not giving me that much information. Okay. So my cards were stronger for some reason. That is unknown to me. I won. Too bad I can only get cards that aren't that good. So obviously you gotta play like certain people who are like good to get good cards. Otherwise the card tournament's gonna end up being messy. Like I'm gonna probably lose a lot in the final fight and just have to constantly reload my game. Because like you don't have to win the card tournament, but you know you want to. So real quick, I'm gonna go back to the there's two things I'm gonna do before I stop the stream today. First, I'm gonna go to the synthesis shop once again. Isn't Gilgamesh usually here? Wait, I already have one? Well, I already had one. So what did I want? Well, I guess I didn't want anything, so I'll just get this back. Let's get another one for fun. So, let's not forget that Vivi went to his grandpa's. So let's see if the game will let me go. Let's use the fast forward button. Of course, my favorite. Wasting Zidane's trance on a random fight. Hey, I forgot to... Before I forget, because I know the next time I play, I'm going to completely forget. Oh, I forgot I was in fast motion. Let me turn that off. We already came here earlier and took all the treasure. We're just here to see this scene with Vivi. Vivi, what are you doing here? Stain, how did you find me? What are you doing in a dump like this? I used to live here. Really? You used to live near Trano? Yeah, with my grandpa. How did you end up living with your grandfather? Well... hungry. Maybe his end of attempting to fish mist from sky and eat it. It's no possible to prove theory of nourishment with no eating. I catch something. So you were... My grandpa, He fished me out of the sky. Maybe I fell off a cargo ship. I not know I catch something from Mist Ocean. You no need be so afraid. Maybe I eat him, but he's still so small. My grandpa was very kind to me. He used to worry that I wasn't growing properly. I see. Let's go, Zidane. There's no reason to stay here. Right. There's something at the bottom of the ledge in the ocean. Looks like foam. Let's see. 6 months since I adopted Vivi. Still too small to eat? Have I done Vivi's equipment? I think I did. Oh yeah, I can maybe give Zidane a new... I just see how the black belt works on Zidane. HP plus 20. It's pretty good. And the stat boost is pretty nice. How much is HP plus 20 anyway? Pretty expensive. It added like 300. Alright, so next time I stream, we will do the card game tournament. And then I believe we return to Alexandria afterwards. So we'll see what happens. What's gonna happen with Garnet turning into the queen. It should be really interesting. Today was really good. Doing the Ifa tree. The aftermath of the battle between Kuja and Braun. And returning back to Alexandria finally. Today was really good. I had a lot of fun. I'm happy to be playing this again, and I can't wait to continue on next time. Alright, till next time. Peace out, everyone.